Hello and welcome in, everybody, here to another edition of Westside Lady Pirate Basketball. Thank you all for joining us here for our broadcast tonight. It is the District 5 Conference Championship game here in Montpelier. What could be game 1 of 2, according to how the results are here tonight. It is the Westside Pirates coming on to take on the red-hot reigning regular season district champions in the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. We're going to go ahead and thank our wonderful sponsors, come back to you and talk a little bit about both of these teams as we are about 17 minutes approximately away from tip-off. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Welcome into our Crumble Cookie pregame show today as we get ready for the district championship game between these two great programs. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the Westside Pirates, getting you ready for some more action here in Montpelier. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about these teams before we get ready for our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show interview with Coach Garner. It's a good one. You're not going to want to miss it. A big shout out and thank you to everyone who's joining in here, and especially those people that take the time and effort to feed me and my poor wife when we're doing our broadcast. Carl's the man. As we get ready for more action here, I'm excited to tell you a little bit about both of these teams. Let's start with the Soda Springs Cardinals. 19-4 and 8-0 in conference play, 2-0 in postseason play. They've played once against Bear Lake, handled business, saw the Pirates back on Saturday, handled business very decisively, and now they are one win away from a district championship here in Montpelier. They're spearheaded by Garbett, Moldenhauer, Gooden, Billman, and Somson. Those are the five that are going to be starting for the Cardinals tonight, and they are collectively playing together very, very well. You know, some young players still on this Soda Springs squad, but when you talk about senior experience, you talk about Taylor Billman. The senior knows how to play, and she's a bi-sport athlete coming out here trying to lead these Cardinals to a district championship in basketball. As for the Westside Pirates, they come off of a big win against Bear Lake in the Crunch in the third round of the district tournament, have fought their way back to be able to be here and want to go ahead and upset the Cardinals. If they do, we're going to be forcing a game 3 essentially out tomorrow on Thursday. But it all comes down to, you know, can you work through the pressure defensively that the Cardinals are going to give you if you are the Pirates? You know what's coming. We'll see if they're able to be confident, controlled with the basketball, and work their way through stuff today. We're going to go take one more time out, come back to you with our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show interview with Coach Gardner, and we'll be back right after this on 105.5 KCH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Welcome in, Westside fans, here to our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show. I'm joined here for the first time in the sports broadcast booth with head coach Bridget Garner. Coach, we're here at the district championship tournament game.
Yes.
And it's exciting. I can see on your face that you are excited. There's a lot of atmosphere out in Montpelier, a lot of emotions. What are you feeling right now as a coach?
Excited, but also nerves, just because I want the girls to play well tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girls, we know that they have it in them, right?
Yes.
It is there. It's just achieving that, unlocking it, and making it happen is the big thing, right?
Yes.
What have you and your coaching staff done, just verbally to tell these girls, hey, shake it off, let's get this going? What have you said to them so far?
Yeah, well, we're trying to go off of past experiences, right? Like, to finish Bear Lake the other night, we played the best finishing minutes I've seen us play, where we kept our head. We thought for ourselves. We did everything, executed everything as we were talking about, as coaches were saying. We put it out on the court. And so that was a big moment. So I'm trying to show them that. I'm trying to show them that, hey, you can match up with any team you really want to if we show up for the night. And same as, like, if you think back to when we played Soda Springs' first game of the season, we were right there.
For 3.5 quarters, right?
Yeah. And so I just try and not let them forget that. But
It's all mental stuff,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Speaking of that game out at Bear Lake, it was really, really fun to see the seniors shine out. Both Letty and Natalie really just kind of put it upon themselves to go out and get a win. And they went to the free throw line. They were dishing things out. How proud of them were you just seeing them take that leap and to just kind of do the senior thing and get that going?
Yeah, it was big. It was big time leadership on the court to finish the way they did, handle the ball, execute things. That was exciting for them. I was just really proud of them and excited for how they finished. And I know Letty was frustrated. Certain things weren't falling for her. She missed some layups at the beginning where she wanted, and I just kept telling her, they go in other times. You're just overthinking it, and stay in it and try it. And then, fourth quarter, she came through for us and played big time. Big time.
I mean, on the broadcast, I'm like just an animal, working through and doing that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Coach, when we look back on last Saturday, the first quarter was quick. Blink of an eye, 14-0. What are you guys going to try and do to try and avoid getting down early and kind of combat that, get that to battle? My words are not forming the way that I wanted to. Down 14-0. How do you combat that?
Yeah, and truly, if we didn't have that first quarter, it could have been a different ball game. So we've talked about that, how we have to start out strong. We want to come out, take first punch, be in the game right from the get-go. We know Soda Springs, every time we play them, they're going to throw on a press, whether it's a half court or full, and we've got to be able to handle that pressure. So we've talked about that since. We tried to be prepared for it against Bear Lake the other night, and then we ran through it quite a bit last night, different sets at practice, to just instill our confidence in us and show us where the other options are rather than throwing it away to them.
There you go. It was good. One thing that I noticed was when you got it, when you fed it inside, it seemed to work out pretty great for you guys. It was when the ball, they didn't know where to go with the ball when it was around the perimeter. Is an emphasis of feeding the post tonight going to be an emphasis that you've talked about?
For sure. We emphasize that all the time. It's just a matter of if we actually see it or not. So we tell our inside posts, Natalie, Laney, Holly, whoever's in there, Harley, we want you posting up hard so that we have to pass it to you, that we cannot pass it up and not get it to you. So we are very aware of that, and Natalie's come through very strong with handling the ball lately, so we're hoping it will happen again for us tonight.
Well, we're excited here on a Wednesday in Montpelier. This is a chance for you guys to even up the series. It's best of two, basically, right now. So anything else from you, Coach, before we get ready for an awesome one? It's exciting. I just see your face. You're just smiling ear to ear. It's infectious. I'm excited for you guys.
I'm hoping, yes. I hope that the girls are just as excited, and also we talk about playing calm, and yesterday we said when we say calm, we mean in control. Not that we don't want you to be aggressive or other things, attacking things. So we want to be in control and play our game tonight.
And confidence comes hand in hand with that, right? All right. Well, this is head coach Bridget Gardner of the West Side girls basketball program. We are getting ready for tip-off. We'll let her go. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Hello and welcome back to our Crumble Cookie pregame show as we are 2 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to have our Webb Funeral Home starting lineups in just a minute, but before that, let's dip into our keys of the game. Let's go ahead. A lot of the same stuff that we talked a little bit about for the Bear Lake game is also key here. Tonight, you're going to have to handle the pressure of Soda. They are going to press the basketball. They are going to come at you, and it is something that it's not going to be a surprise. It better not take you by surprise. You got to be able to have a plan. You got to be confident with the basketball, work their way through it. Tonight, if you are able to hold Nettie Garbett to below her average, she averages about 12 points per game. If you can keep her below, as well as Billman, if you can keep those two under 20 points, I'd even say 23 points collectively, I think you're in for a really good chance to come away with a victory here tonight in this one. The seniors have got to come up big for the Westside Pirates tonight. It is Lemon, it is Phillips, it is Jensen, it is Beckstead. Those are the ones that you're going to have to come to and find and say, take us home. Come back with a win here and force a game 2 on Thursday. It all comes down to this. Teams are coming over to the sideline, and we're getting ready here for more action. They don't allow me to, they don't ask me about all-state selections or all-district selections, but you're seeing quite a few of them here in this district championship game. Head coach Josh Zentner, in his first year at Soda Springs, is no stranger to basketball in the Cache Valley area. He was at Logan High School for quite a while, was able to take the Logan Grizzlies to state a few times back in 18 and 20, and then last year was out at Bonneville. So this is a well-experienced coaching staff, and I would have him as the newcomer coach of the year in District 5, absolutely. You could also have Nettie Garbett out onto the floor, and I would say Taylor Billman making her case to get an all-state selection here in this one. But if Phillips, Lemon, and the rest of the Westside Pirates have anything to say about it, they're going to have to play and be desperate enough to go into the teeth of the defense and the pressure here tonight. We're going to go ahead, step aside, Otter America, and come back to you with our Webb Funeral Home starting lineups immediately after this on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org. It's time to meet tonight's starting lineup for the Westside Pirates. The starting lineup is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Harley Nilsson, sophomore, Weston, Idaho.
Tommy Henderson, junior, Dayton, Idaho.
Letty Phillips, senior, Downey, Idaho. Natalie Lemon, senior, Weston, Idaho.
Aubrey Barzy, junior, Clifton, Idaho.
Julia Jensen, senior, Malad, Idaho.
Lainey Jane Beckstead, senior, Clifton, Idaho.
To find out how Webb Funeral Home can be of service to you in your time of need, call 208-852-0533 or check out their website at webbmortuary.com.
We welcome you in here as our starting lineup's getting called and underway. For the Soda Springs Cardinals, it is Nettie Garbett, Alexa Moldenhauer, number 13, Abby Gooden, number 23, senior 5'7" wing, Taylor Billman, and number 30, 5'11", senior post player, Zippy Thompson. For the Westside Pirates, no changes. Your starting five, as they've been pretty much all year long: Jensen, Barzy, Beckstead, Phillips, and Lemon. As each team will huddle up on either side of the court, we get ready for the action here. It's going to be a fun basketball game. Westside, when they come into this thing, especially crucial in this first quarter. The Pirates kind of got down early in the first quarter back on Saturday in Soda and just couldn't climb out of that hole. It's going to be incredibly important to go toe-to-toe and possibly even come away with a little bit of a lead going into the second quarter tonight. It's going to be a big one. Here comes our official on the far sideline. Garbett and Lemon up in the air, tipped high up and grabbed by the Pirates. And they'll work the front court offense. Ball onto the far side corner. Jensen kind of getting wedged out to the far sideline. A 2-3 zone implemented right now by the Cardinals. Phillips at the very top of the arc. Inside feed to Beckstead. Saw Lemon on the far side, and it is no good. Here comes a quick rebound. Gooden fighting Moldenhauer. Up and left-hand layup, no good. Ball tipped around and saved in the far side corner. Soda Springs Cardinals with a chance, another chance to be able to get towards the basket. Here comes a long, hard toss on the outside of the key from Zippy Thompson. Thompson, one of those volleyball players that you know back in the fall, loves being outside and working with animals. She's going to be a real problem for the Pirates in this one. Beckstead inside, stripped and poked out away. Thompson able to deflect that one, and it's grabbed by Moldenhauer. Gooden on the far side wing with the right-hand dribble, going outside the key once again, one-on-one versus Lemon. Lemon trying to get the basketball in there, and it's going to be thrown into the key, but saved by Soda Springs. Billman calling off and giving it back up to the top for Moldenhauer. The senior Billman is a member of the Idaho Rebel Girls Basketball Club. Thompson using her body to wedge her way in there, misses the shot from about 2 feet out on the near side block, and a rebound by Lemon. All right, here we go. Back across the timeline, the Pirates, no points quite yet. Beckstead with the elbow jumper, rimming in and out, no good, and a rebound by Billman. She's got some space, throwing it way down the court for Garbett. Hop stepping and throwing it on the reversal, and it's up and good. Nettie Garbett, a very key player to this basketball program. Here comes the 3-on-1 fast break. Lemon on the near baseline, kind of gave it up. Phillips, far side Jensen, sets her feet, launches long, and it is a long rebound off the back iron from beyond the perimeter. 2-0 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. A real good opportunity to get some fast break points, but the Pirates just couldn't convert. Ended up going for the transition 3, and it does not work in their favor. Gooden kind of bodied up on the far side, and it is Jensen screaming in with the body foul in the near side corner. Julia Jensen, not one of those players that gives up a ton of fouls, actually gives up the least amount on this West Side staff, on this West Side team. A wraparound pass, and Thompson gets behind the defense on the far side, and they go up and through with 4 points. Key moments right here, and Billman will get called for the blocking foul on Phillips on the far side. This is incredibly important. You cannot find yourself down early in this basketball game, and here comes the full court pressure by the Cardinals. Phillips to Jensen across the timeline, going back into the middle, and is lobbed high up in the air, and another reach-in foul. So that is the key of this Soda Springs team. They're very aggressive at the point of attack. They'll reach in, and they will get fouls called on them. The opposite side, and maybe the more positive side of that aggressive style, is that they average about 14 steals a game. Jensen giving it up for Barzee. One dribble and a toss up to the high side right in front of the half circle. Barzee, bounce pass up to the middle. Good find to Beckstead, and she gets blocked from behind. That was a perfect pass, but just no finish at the line. Good defense from Thompson. Billman wrapping up and around, lost the basketball, and it will stay with the Cardinals. Looked as though it definitely came in and out of the hands of Billman, but both of the referees kind of look at each other and say, well, if we're not going to call the foul, at least we'll give it to the Cardinals on the baseline here. Billman holding the ball high above her head, launches it, gets it back into the corner, pumps once, drives the baseline, and contested defense. Another block from Natalie Lemon. Lemon with the block and the pressure to stop some easy points from happening. Back up in the 2-3 zone. Lemon, left elbow, wrapping around, bounce pass through the hands, up with the left hand. Barzee can't get it to go. Rebound by Billman over the top of Jensen, trying to sidestep her own player down the near sideline. Moldenhauer squaring up and launching, will not go, and another rebound for Natalie Lemon, cleaning it off the glass. Pirates really needing that offense right now. They've gone 3.5 minutes with no score yet. Barzee spinning off of Gooden, comes back inside the key, kick out for Phillips. She launches for 3, and that is high off the back iron. Skying way up into the air is Barzee, and it's tipped out and away. Garbett, hop skipping to the top, right elbow, pass off to the near side corner. Soda Springs over launching, saving it. Tightrope walking the far sideline is Gooden. Beckstead coming way out to try and meet her at the angles. Bounce pass over to Garbett. This is where she is dangerous. Uses her length, comes back inside the key, kicking out to Thompson. Spinning off to the left side. Post move. Up with the left hand is good. 6-0 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Lemon at the half-court line to Barzee, squaring up for 3, and it looks like her foot was on the line. Our referee calls it a 2, but nonetheless, points for the Pirates off of the arms of Aubrey Barzee. Garbett knifing her way and lobbing it up with the right hand inside the key. She's got 4 points in the first. Lemon Back over to Phillips. Stepping in is Garbett with the right-hand layup, taking it the entire way. And here comes that timeout. Coach Zentner going to take it. It's a 10-2 affair here early in the first quarter with 2:55 left. Brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. We'll come back to you with more action. Westside needed to match the offensive tempo of Soda Springs early in this one, down by 8. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the District Tournament Championship game. Currently in the series with the win earlier on Saturday, Soda Springs leads the Pirates 1-0 technically in what is, again, technically, you can hear my air quotes here, a game best of 3 here in Montpelier, with one game having already been played. Westside finds themselves down 8 early in this one. The only scores coming off of the long 2 by Aubrey Barzee. Beckstead getting it through the trees. Up at the free throw line is Lemon. Back out to the top for Phillips. Pumps once and looks for Henderson. She'll come to the near side and it bounces off the chest of Barzee. Hounding defense by the Cardinals. Phillips diving into the lane, throws it up, and she will get fouled on the shot. Looks like Thompson stuck her arm in there as Phillips knifed into the lane. And that is indeed the call. Third team foul on the Cardinals as we're out here in Montpelier. Phillips buries the first free throw. 60% free throw shooter on the year. Averages about 9.5 points per game, and she's going to have to come up probably bigger than that in order to come away with a big victory here in Soda. Goes 2 for 2 from the line and gets a big boost right there of confidence after just squaring up and earning it from the charity stripe. 2-3 zone implemented by the Pirates. Beckstead floating behind the line. Garbett tried to track it down. It was lobbed up by Billman down the side into the back of the baseline, and it goes out of bounds for a turnover. Henderson over to Phillips, trying to outrun Garbett, launching it over to Beckstead. She'll take the baseline jumper and holds her pose from about 8 feet out. Huge shot from Lainey Jane, and here comes a steal at half court. Barzee pass off to Phillips, and she gets blocked by Thompson. Lemon with the follow-through putback, no good. Defensive rebound by the Cardinals. Great defense by Thompson. Garbett back in the lane. She'll take the jumper, and it's way off to the right. Didn't really have a chance to go in. It just was a little bit rushed on the shot in transition by Garbett, who is a huge hurdler and a great shooter, track runner as well. Down into the far sideline, and another foul on the pass. Phillips bouncing off of Alexa Moldenhauer. The 5'5" senior point guard gives up her first. And check that, that is her second foul. 4 team fouls on the Cardinals. 10-6 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Beckstead launching way out and away, and that's a pass that you probably want to have back. Stolen inside the key by the Cardinals. Back to the far side, Garbett shuffling around the perimeter, giving it up to the top for Gracie Moldenhauer. Gracie, far side once again for Garbett. And as I was saying, Garbett recognized not only on the hardwood here, but also on the track where she competed at a high level since she was a freshman, a 400 and 200 meter state champion at the freshman and sophomore level. Billman gets fouled on the drive. Beckstead reaching around her on the near side of the key. And that is 2 shots coming up for the senior Billman. As I mentioned before, Taylor Billman, the 5'7" senior wing, member of the Idaho Rebels Girls Basketball Club, has a 3.8 GPA and is studying, hopefully, to become an athletic trainer at the collegiate. Well, wants to go to college and do some kinesiology and get that going. Misses the first free throw. Here comes the second from Billman. Sets up and misses the second one. A rebound by Lemon, going 0 for 2 from the line. Billman, a 59% free throw shooter, couldn't get either one of those to go and fall in. Phillips inside the key, launches long and too strong on the layup attempt. Osborne passing over to Moldenhauer. Far side Billman right inside the key, and she gets whacked, but no call. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Phillips way to Barzee, gets behind the defense, and she goes short on it. Henderson goes up, and she gets partially blocked. Points being left on the board by the Soda Springs Cardinals. Barzee almost throws that one out and away, and Lemon launches way out. 15 seconds, looks over to the sideline, and she must have heard somebody say, shoot it. Garbett down on the far side, passes it off to Billman, walking it up to the very top. Now the Cardinals will take the last shot here. Garbett in the corner for 3, off the front of the rim, no good, and I would say a very highly improved first quarter compared to the one on Saturday. Westside trails 10-6 to the Soda Springs Cardinals. And we'll come back for our second quarter right after this on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics here on 105.5 KCH and MyLocalRadio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
Welcome into the second quarter here. The Soda Springs Cardinals leading 10-6 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Moldenhauer passes out to the far side wing for Billman. After the end of the first quarter, the Cardinals only shooting 20% from the field, has gotten shots up, but they just haven't fallen into the basket. Westside with some great defense, 2-3 zone, a lot of mismatching. Thompson gets underneath one defender, launches it up, and an offensive rebound? No, stolen away by Phillips as she rips it out of the arms of Osborne. Phillips to Henderson on the far side corner. Cross-court pass, Beckstead. She lines up for 3, and that won't go. Bounces once off the rim and the backboard and cleaned up by the Cardinals. I like that shot. Billman hiding behind Thompson, gets the screen and then sets it back up to the top. Coach Zentner calling out the offense. And as we mentioned before, probably my pick for newcomer coach of the year. Coached Logan High School down in Cache Valley for a couple years and also Bonneville High School in Idaho. Thompson out to the far side, Moldenhauer again. Osborne now at the top. Thompson takes the jumper on the right elbow, and that will be knocked out and away on the rebound attempt by the Cardinals. Shots not falling for the Lady Cards at this moment. Westside got to be able to take advantage of this thing right now. The Cardinals do not take three-point shots. That's not what they're known for. And from beyond the perimeter, they only shoot 20%. Beckstead from the corner for 3, setting up. Rims in and out. Rebound offensively by the Pirates. Phillips gets the inside-out toss. That won't go. There's a lid on the basket on both ends of the court. Westside getting great looks, and so does the Cardinals, and only a 4-point difference in these two teams, at least up until this point. Walker to Billman. She lines up the shot from 3 and drains it on the near side wing. There we go. Cardinals getting out in front, 7-point lead right now. No need to panic if you are the Pirates. That's a very uncharacteristic shot in the offense of the Cardinals, and more uncharacteristic the fact that it went in, as they shoot only 20% from beyond the perimeter. Barzee throwing the bounce pass into the leg of Billman on the near side wing, looking for Phillips. And we get a 2-person lineup change. In comes Gooden and Garbett back in. The length and the height right now of Soda Springs very apparent, as truly only Natalie Lemon, the only one to be able to see above anybody right now on the defensive side of the ball. Lemon inside for Jensen, cross-court pass. Lost the basketball, Phillips. And the fast break opportunity, and then a rejection by Natalie Lemon. She's got to be frustrated with that one, as it was a clean block high up in the air, but she goes in with the left hand, try to get that sneaky veteran move, kind of pushed at the hip below where all the action was being showed up high, and that's exactly what our official is telling Coach Garner on the sideline. Gooden hits the first free throw on the shooting attempts. And that was definitely what we saw. It was a clean block by Natalie Lemon, but it was just enough of an extension on the low end of the hip to get that call from our official. 14-6 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Gooden goes 2 for 2. (15-6), bounce pass to Jensen on the near side, and the defensive capabilities of Soda Springs make up the difference quickly. Your offensive rebound, again, twice Lemon lobs it up for Jensen, and it's tipped out and away. Pirates doing everything they can, the ball just not going in right now. Walker, secondary fast break, Thompson goes in through and lays it up with the right hand. Coach Garner's got to take the timeout, and she does. Down 11, 17-6 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. We'll come back. This is Soda Springs kind of flexing their muscles a little bit right here. You knew that the mean was going to catch up to them, and now they're getting towards the basket a little bit more. We'll take that 30-second timeout, bring you right back here on 105.5 KCH, Preston's Classic Hits.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
17-6 ball game in favor of the Lady Cardinals as they settle back now into the 2-3 zone, coming high out on the elbows, keeping their arms on Lemon wherever she is. Henderson passing over to Barzee. It's tipped into the backcourt and saved by the Pirates. Lemon pitches it once, looks for it, takes the long jumper, and it's tipped out and away, missing it in the rebound. Cardinals onto the far side angles. You know, the first quarter was the quarter that the Cardinals really extended that lead back on Saturday. Now they're threatening to do it with about 4:30 left before halftime in the second. No need to panic. Got to be safe here. Here's Billman for a corner three, and that a little bit off. Long rebound. Barzee double teamed, works through the double team and gets it through to Lemon at half court. Now Phillips will cross the half court line. Letty Phillips, that field general, that person that the West Side really goes to in terms of working the offense, as Henderson launches a long two and misses it. Gooden pushing the layup attempt too strong. Rebound by West Side. Phillips out to Barzee. She'll drive the baseline floater, left hand, and it's good. Barzee with 4 on that layup attempt, and the steal on the opposite end as we look up quick action happening here. Lemon pitching it backwards to Phillips right at the 10-foot line as she hustles and shuffles her way to the top of the arc. Working it to the near side now. Here comes the double team from Barzee, and it's thrown out and away. Partially tipped, they say, and Lemon is able to come away with it. Henderson launching it like a soccer ball right into the arms of the taller Garbett. And Garbett just has those long arms. She's got long legs and she can get up really high. It's really hard for Henderson to be able to peep through those trees. Got rejected, and here comes the long pass over to the near side corner. Jensen working the zone over to Beckstead. Now Phillips once again. Inside feed, Lemon, bounce pass, cut off, and here comes the jump ball between Garbett and Jensen. Possession arrow stays with the Pirates, and the ball movement very, very good. I think when you get that pass in to Lemon, Natalie's got to realize if she's got that one-on-one opportunity and nobody's collapsing in on her, she's got to get that drop step going and go to the basket. Beckstead takes the long two, and it's partially deflected. And here comes another jump ball as Jensen was in the area for Gooden. Walker and her tie each other up and get the jump ball. 9-point lead for the Cardinals as they've eased up a little bit on the fouling. Gave up 4 in the first quarter and hasn't given up another one since. Clean in the second. Thompson stepping backwards. Caught up in some trouble, and here's the 5-second defensive call. Thompson just got collapsed in on it. Thought about going to the basket, thought about passing it one too many times, and got the defensive 5-second call on her. 2:35 left in the half. This is the time for the Pirates to pull together a little bit of a run and come closer to make this thing a little bit more interesting at halftime. Lemon at the very top of the arc, pulling it out with the right-hand dribble. Bouncing off of the screen. 2 Pirates running into each other. That's Beckstead and Lemon. They're trying to feed inside, but a lot of coverage here. And running over the screen is Walker. Jensen does a little bit of a backward somersault. And I guess that broadcaster's curse always comes in when you least expect it. Garbett set to guard the inbound, and they'll give it up for Phillips. Coach Garner trying to get her girls in the right position. Beckstead pumping once, driving inside the lane, bounce pass to Lemon, and she muscles through a couple different defenders, goes up with the right hand and gets it. Natalie Lemon finally on the board. Getting it to go. Thompson, 1 foot inside the arc, straight away, no good on the 2-point jumper. Barzee tracks it down in the near corner, turns on the Jets as she crosses over into the half court. Travels with the basketball right on the right elbow. Got a little bit ahead of herself. Lost it a little bit, but as you say, good hustle. The Pirates have cut it down to 7 with 1:35 left before halftime. Would love to see one more shot and not give up any more points. Garbett shuffling, stabbing left, goes inside for Thompson as she skies up into the air to grab it, pushes it back out. Ball lost as Jensen steals that one out and away. 1:20 left. Got to push it now. The Pirates down by 7, 17-10 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Phillips waiting for some more movement, gets it out to Jensen on her right side. Beckstead steps into the 3 ball, and that's off the back iron. Skying up into the air and getting it is the Cardinals. Saved as it rolls off of the fingertips into the backcourt of Westside. 54 seconds left. Very fortunate that the Cardinals couldn't hold on to that thing. Beckstead pumping once into the lane, has a layup opportunity and gets it through, splitting the defenders. We'll go back and watch that on the instant replay. Beckstead goes right into the lane, a candidate for our I Care For You's eye-catching highlight play of the game. 17-12 and a timeout by Coach Zentner. Full. And the Pirates, on a little bit of a run, have strung together a few points. 5-0 run, I believe. And they're cutting it a little bit closer. 5-point difference between these two teams. We'll take the timeout. Come back to you in just a second on 105.5 KACH and a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate basketball here in Montpelier in the district championship game.
Here at the Westside School District, we proudly announce that through the generous efforts of donors around our wonderful community, we have raised over $2.2 million towards our new multi-purpose center building and classrooms on our campus. This state-of-the-art center is dedicated to the advancement of learning and will serve our community as a center for elementary classrooms, a recreational multi-purpose center, lunchroom, as well as a theater of the arts for our youth. With your help, we can raise the final $250,000 needed to complete this project. Donate online at westside202.com or feel free to stop by and donate in person in the Westside School District front office.
Inbound from the near sideline, the Cardinals stepping into the front court, want to work their offense with the last 24 seconds left in the half. Coach Zentner, if I know him very well, probably told his girls to not shoot this basketball until you get under 7 seconds. Thompson hounded by Barzee. A lot of reaching in here. And Phillips steals this one away at half court. Barzee going up into the arms of Thompson, no good. Lemon gets fouled on the putback attempt with 1.7 seconds left. And the perfect opportunity falling into place for the Pirates with seconds left before halftime. Here comes Natalie Lemon, who struts up to the line, went very well from the free throw line back against Bear Lake a couple days ago and leaves the first one short. Scored 12 of her 19 points in the fourth quarter against Bear Lake. Iced the game, really doing exactly what she did right there. Getting to the basket, getting the offensive rebounds, and putbacks with the foul. Hits the second free throw. 1 second left. Shot from Walker, and she hesitates too long. 17-13 as we go into half. Westside with a late second quarter run to pull it within 4. Very impressive stuff. You know, Westside, when they went out and played Soda on Saturday, got down 14-0 at the end of the first quarter, really, and just really felt overwhelmed. But you're not seeing that right now from the Pirates in this moment. They found themselves down early by about 11 in that first quarter, late in the first quarter, in the early second quarter. But they don't falter, they don't fold, they stay strong, and it's Lemon, Phillips, and Barzee, along with Jensen, everybody really getting in there, getting some great defensive looks and not shying away from boxing out and putting their arms in there. A lot more physicality being used today. The officials are kind of letting the girls play a little bit more. Now, with that in mind, Coach Zentner is a very experienced head coach. He knows how to play. He knows how to coach at a very high level. So if he recognizes that the officials are letting the physical stuff go a little bit more, he's going to send the dogs out. And you're going to see the half-court trap. You're going to see that 1-3-1 zone aggressively way out. Westside has got to be ready for it. I assume that's going to be an adjustment for the Cardinals going into halftime. We'll take the timeout, get ready for our Level 10 Life halftime coaches halftime show, and come back to you with our halftime stats right after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment. Welcome back to the Level 10 Live halftime show today. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the Pirates, giving you the action here in Montpelier for the District Tournament Championship game. Comparatively to Saturday, a lot of improvement for the West Side Pirates and a lot to go off of momentum-wise ending the second quarter. They end the second quarter on an 8-2 run against the Cardinals, cut it down to within 4, 17-13 being your halftime score. Cardinals went on an early second quarter run. They ended up going up by as much as 11, I believe, 9 or 11. Don't quote me on that. But they're only shooting 28% from field goal range, meaning that not a lot of shots being put up in the air by the Cardinals are going in with great efficiency. The Cardinals shoot 36% overall on the season from the field, so they're just a little bit lower than what they're normally at. It's because the Cardinals attack a team and they defeat by a million different paper cuts. And what I mean by that is they wear out their opponent, they get those defensive steals, and they go on the opposite end and they throw it up. And what comes. Usually Garbett, Billman, Thompson get to the basket fairly efficiently, and everybody else takes those contested twos. But either way, it's been a game where Westside has held Soda Springs below their average at halftime. But at the exact same time, 13 points and a half, probably not sustainable to come away with a victory here tonight. Soda Springs is going to score more points, and you're going to assume that some more adjustments are going to come. Westside has handled the perimeter pressure that we talked about pretty well. This was a storyline coming into the ball game that the Cardinals are going to come out, they're going to pressure and use the sideline as another defender. Haven't done it as much or to the extent that I thought they would, and with the physicality kind of being let out to play, I believe that Coach Zentner is going to put the dogs on, and Soda Springs is going to come out in a little bit more aggressive-looking defense. Expect the Westside Pirate ball handlers to be met right at midcourt, and it's going to happen tonight. That's just the staple, and it's been something that the Pirates have struggled with. They handled it pretty well in the first half, but it's going to be dialed up a couple notches going into the second half. We'll go ahead and take one more time out, come back to you with our halftime stats right after this on 105.5 KCH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
Welcome back to the halftime show provided by Level 10 Life. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life Coach here to help you achieve your next level in life. Find them at level10lifecoach.com. As we start our second half tonight, we get ready for some adjustments by both teams. Westside has got to be able to find more ways to get the ball into the basket, and I know that sounds very simplistic coming from my mouth, but 13 points at the end of the day is not sustainable for a half to come away with a win against the Cardinals here. They've got to be able to get things going and working through. At halftime, it was Barzee with 4 points, Beckstead with 4 points, Phillips with 1 field goal, or 2 for 2 at the free throw line, and Lemon with 1 field goal, 1 for 2 at the free throw line with 3 points. Soda Springs with the steal and quickly down the line, gets it up and through, tipped out and around. Gooden tracks it down on the far sideline. Garbett shuffles down, baseball toss down the opposite sideline inwards. Billman closed out. Thompson turning around, shot off the glass, laser beam, and it goes right in off the bounce. 19-13. Barzee getting collapsed in on. Here comes that pressure that you're talking about. And the very quick jump ball call. This is what's going to happen. You expected it. Coach Zentner is going to put the dogs on, and you're going to meet the ball carriers of Westside right at half court. 19-13 in the 6-point lead held by the Cardinals. Staying into the 2-3 zone is the Pirates. Billman back to Thompson. Cross-court pass on the near sideline, skipping inwards and through the defense. Tough shot by Moldenhauer, and it goes through. And I would expect one more field goal make, and Coach Garner will call the timeout. Phillips gets it up and through. Lemon at the free throw line, sets her feet and launches out to the left side, no good. Thompson, rebound, and a jump ball call. Jensen sneaks her arms in there. She's so good at that. To just get in between and just find her way in her wiggle room to get inside. Jensen late, barely got it off in time. 1/2 second left, and that would have been the 5-point second call. Lemon collapsed it on. Barzee on the left side, travels with it. Hopped with it on the left side, and that's the second walking violation on Barzee on the day. Got to be careful. A very, very solid junior player for this Westside squad. Doesn't happen very often, but she's called for it twice in this one. Henderson set to check in. Here's the steal. Barzee got to look behind her. Bounce pass and a turnover. Barzee just kind of out of it a little bit right here, and I think she's going to get a substitution coming in. Henderson for Barzee, and that's probably just to help Aubrey get her head settled back in. 2 back-to-back turnovers on the junior. Take a breather, and then she'll come right back in once she gets all set up. Soda Springs into the half-court offense. It's Gooden manning the point, finding Garbett on the right elbow, and she will walk with the basketball. Gets picked up by Lemon and Jensen. Try to contort her body and get away from the pressure that was being collapsed in on. Westside's got to come up and help Henderson. Here comes the long lob. Thompson steals it easily, stepping in front of Lemon down the sideline. That's because of that pressure, full court-wise, from the Cardinals. 21-13. 2 field goal makes by the Cardinals since our halftime show. No points yet for the Pirates. Thompson back to Garbett on the near side. Looked out to the corner where no one was there. Billman squeezes in between a couple different defenders and can't get it to go. Garbett wrestles it away from Lemon and gets it off the glass and through, and there comes that timeout that I was talking about. 10-point lead by the Cardinals. Garbett and company, along with Thompson and Moldenhauer, each getting in on the action. We'll take the timeout, come back to you right after this in our third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Back in 30.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back as we bring you back into the action in our third quarter. No points yet for the Pirates starting off the second half, but 6 in a row on a 6-0 run for the Cardinals. This Cardinals squad second in the 2A coaches poll, only behind undefeated Melba. So you know this is a tall order for the Pirates, but you know they have it in them. They can definitely get the win and the victory here tonight. They just got to play smart and concise. Jensen on her own baseline will toss it over to Phillips. They'll come in to get in between Phillips. She'll dribble in and out of pressure. Henderson gets over to the far sideline, caught up and bopped out and away. Stolen by Garbett. She'll go to Gooden, flowing it back in, and Westside. Good rebound, and overthrowing her intended receiver is Lemon on the outlet pass. If Jensen was just a half a step ahead of where she actually was, it would have been a great find. And after a quick breather on the bench, Aubrey Barzee has come back into the ballgame. Not a whole lot of substitutions other than Henderson has come in and out to replace some of the guards. Lemon and Beckstead have stayed in the whole time. Garbett holds her pose on the right elbow, takes the shot, no good. Ball tipped around, and it will stay with the Cardinals on the rebound. Inbound coming from Billman. She'll go knifing through on the chest pass up to Thompson. Down to the near side corner as the ball works around. Moldenhauer stopping at the top of the arc. Pumps once to her left, now to her right. Gets it out in time as the West Side coming way out beyond the perimeter to meet the ball carriers of the Cardinals. And Coach Zentner with another 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here as we talk a little bit about these two teams. A 6-0 run for the Cardinals coming out of halftime. They find themselves up 10-0 in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. West Side, as we expected and what we talked about at halftime, Coach Zentner has come out with the full court pressure, and they're going to put some pressure on the ball carriers. West Side being a little bit slow to adapt to it. They've got to make the concise passes, split the pressure, and capitalize on the opposite end. If you can get a little bit of a run and get behind the defense of Soda Springs as they're all camped out at the half-court line or even deeper into your own backcourt and get a little bit of a track race going. Maybe you can get some chances up with the right hand. The problem is your forwards in Garbett, Billman, and Somson are so speedy quick that they make up the difference so fast. Garbett low at the free throw line, kick out to Billman. She'll set her feet, launch for three, and gets it. Bottom of the net. Taylor Billman with 7 points, adding more to her total. Beckstead and Somson are in the exact same area. Beckstead tried to flip that ball backwards and hit Somson in the face. It was totally on accident. She comes over and apologizes to Somson. That's probably one of the cuter things I've seen on accident from Beckstead. And a turnover, and like I said, in that exact play, Soda Springs just takes the time, makes up the difference in their speed. Jensen steps through and steals it across the way on the cross-court pass on the far side. Here's Phillips finally with some space. Gets a screen from Lemon, cut off, throws it inside, and it's a bad pass, stolen out and away. Gooden leaves her feet, could have got a travel violation call. Missed jumper, Garbett grabs the offensive rebound, and Barzee was wrapped around her waist. And if there ever was a monumental, crucial crunch time moment in terms of this game right now, it's right at this moment. Soda Springs up by 13. Somson, wrap around, screen, goes up on the near side block and puts it up, 28-13. Phillips bounces it off of the pressure of Billman. And this is the point where the Cardinals are starting to take over in some trouble. The Pirates launch it up, big long pass. Ball falls into the arms of Lemon. Beckstead squares up for three, and it will be off to the right side. No good. Tipped around by Soda Springs, and I don't know. Thought that maybe Natalie Lemon flipped that thing out of bounds, but we'll take what we can get if you're the Pirates. Phillips working the one-on-one. Will cook against Moldenhauer. Put her on skates a little bit, but getting closed out. Ball tipped around, and Lemon comes up to save it. Now gets a little bit of pressure. Back and forth is a lot of work in between these two teams. Jensen pumps once on the far side. Key goes up with the right hand and gets fouled. And out of all that contact, that was probably one of the more softer pieces that our officials end up calling. It does work out in the favor of the Pirates as Jensen will go to the line. First shot up and good for the 46% free throw shooter on the season. First points of the ball game for Julia Jensen. Down 14, trying to make it 13. Good for both of them. If anything else, when you're gifted an opportunity at the charity stripe, you can't waste that opportunity. Somson picked up that foul on Jensen. That's her third, and she's going to have to head on over to the bench. She'll probably sit the rest of the third quarter, come back with 2 full fouls to work with in the Papa J's fourth quarter in 3:06. Moldenhauer to Billman, left alone for 3. Back iron, high rebound, tipped around. Moldenhauer grabs it up and away, throws it off the top of the backboard, and it's a rebound by Lemon, her 8th. Lemon goes the length of the court, bounces it over to the near side. Beckstead knives through a couple different players, left it long. A great move, everything but the finish. A rebound by the Cardinals, and Kate Walker comes into the ballgame, gets one of those crucial rebounds as she's only averaging 2.2 on the year. And that was a big one. Garbett playing a little bit of post position play. Will go out to the near sideline. Such long legs can get to her spot in a hurry. Hounded by Phillips, though. And she'll get the 5-second call. Defensive 5-second call. Garbett thought that she had made a little bit of space, enough to reset that countdown counter. That's great defense by Letty Phillips to stick on her man And it's turned over immediately. Jensen has pit-pocketed. Billman gets fouled in the late whistle. I was going to be surprised if they let that one go. On the drive, Taylor Billman gets fouled, does not finish, but she has 2 shots coming up. Taylor Billman, senior wing player that's going to be missed tremendously next year, but we don't have to think about next year as it's all about this year. Misses the first free throw. Has told the media that her hobbies include camping and being in the outdoors with her fam. Second free throw, no doubt, right down the hole. Billman at 4 points in the quarter. Doubling up what Westside has made in the quarter by herself. Barzee caught up in the double team, bounces that off of Garbett, and it bounces out of bounds. Westside has got to realize that the moment they pick up the basketball, that Soda Springs is collapsing in on them. You have to be aggressive. Don't pick it up. Jensen down into the corner for Beckstead on the far side. On the bounce pass for Phillips. Working around the perimeter. Jensen squaring up for 3, and it rattles out. Barzee with the offensive rebound and put through. Six points for Barzee as she puts that one up and in. Brings it back down to a 12-point ball game with 1:42 left in the third. Not impossible, but offense hard to come by in this game for the Pirates. Walker, left elbow to Moldenhauer, stepping inside the arc. Turning around at the free throw line. She walked with it, but no call. Throws it out and away in the foul. Walker picked up her feet and then threw it out away. I guess the ball doesn't lie. It was picked up by the Pirates on the far side. And then Gooden will go ahead and get the foul called on the reach-in after the steal. I'm thinking a big three-pointer off of the arms of Jensen or Beckstead here will bring the game back into the single digits. Beckstead, mid-post, hits the back iron, too strong, and a foul. Beckstead, mouth gaping open, trying to figure out what she did. And our officials said that she pushed in the back on the rebound. 1:04 left. Lainey Jane tonight has been pinpoint accurate from hitting the back iron every single time tonight. Just has to bring it down a little bit, those nerves. Gracie Moldenhauer pitches it back. Natalie Lemon with the steal, trying to be met at the spot and blocked by Billman. Ball tipped out and thrown away into the back line by the Cardinals. There's not a lot of people in 2A that can catch up after being behind 2 or 3 strides to Natalie Lemon as she got the steal in the Cardinal backcourt, but that's just exactly what Billman did. Jensen hits the big 3-bomb on the far side and an easy setup. 3 on the opposite end. The 2-point shot actually no good, and a rebound by Tylee Thompson. Cardinals only up 9. Pirates have kind of clawed their way back into this thing with 18 seconds left in the third. Moldenhauer trying to work off of the defense of Phillips. Going inside the key. Blocked by Lemon, but a body foul after the shot. Lemon looking very aggressive, looking for those big swats, and she gets them technically, but then she falls into the body of the shooter after the fact, and she's been called twice on that today. Shot up and missed by Alexa Moldenhauer. She's an 80% free throw shooter, the best one on the team for Soda Springs. Missed that first one. 29-20. And misses both of them. Wow. 3 seconds. Phillips has to get it off. 1 second. Beckstead is called, and she's going to get 3 shots at the foul line. Right at the buzzer. Beckstead, in desperation heaving, had a Soda Springs Lady Cardinal on her arms, goes up and shoots it. 3 shots coming up, and if Laney Jane can hit 3 of these shots here, Soda Springs goes down to the sideline to meet with Coach Zentner. And it might have been that they were trying to call them back out on the floor, unless it's a free throw with no time left. Either way, they're going to put 0.4 seconds left. Coach Zentner's trying to figure out why the heck is there still 0.4 seconds on the clock when that buzzer sounded. Our officials say that that's when she got fouled. So they have to bring everybody back out onto the court. Coach Zentner was in the middle of huddling up with his girls. And Laney Jane's going to strut up to the line with 3 shots from the charity stripe. Taking her time. Beckstead hits the first. And hope still alive and abounding here in Montpelier. 2 more shots coming up for Beckstead. Bouncing hard off the hardwood and gets the second one. 29-22, 1 more. Coming out the foul line for Beckstead. A huge shift of momentum and a point swing if Beckstead can get this one, and she does. Goes 3 for 3 at the line. Ball put up into play, touched, and the buzzer sounds. We're going into the 4th. Soda Springs up 29-23. Some fight still left in the Pirates, as we'll have a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back to you with the Papa J's 4th quarter right after this on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Welcome back to the 4th quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky in Delhi. That's world-class jerky, small town USA, Papa J's, right in Clifton, Idaho. So, Westside went through a little bit of a mid-season shooting slump, I'll say that, in late December all the way up until really late January. And they had a little bit of trouble getting things to go outside of the paint, but Julia Jensen with a big 5-point quarter, one big three-pointer in the corner, and Beckstead also getting it done from the free throw line, have cut it down to 6. Garbett, using her length, comes way out on top to hound Phillips. Here comes that double team. Beckstead inside, pumping once. Caught up in trouble, gives it off to Lemon. Kick out to Phillips. Baseline jumper from Beckstead, and it is short. Rebound, Taylor Billman. And the 5'7" senior will take a strut across the timeline, using her body to guard the basketball away from Barzee. Here's that 2-3 zone still from the Pirates. Billman gets it off for Gooden. Here's the floater, up and missed. Rebound, Garbett. She goes strong to the basket and is missed. Rebound again offensively by the Cardinals as it dips around on the far sideline. Thompson, inside out, Gooden for three. Yes! Huge shot by Abby Gooden, who up until that point had only 2 points in the ballgame, was shooting pretty poorly from the field. Gets it in a crucial moment, 9-point spread back in favor of the Cardinals on that shot. Gooden, I don't even have a registered three-point percentage for her. Steal from the Cardinals and overthrown. Garbett trying to track down the basketball, but it was too far out in front on the pass from Moldenhauer. She's fast. I mean, state championship 400-meter and 200-meter fast, but not that fast to track that thing down on the opposite end. Phillips, give and go to Barzee, back up to the top. Jensen getting around the defensive Billman. They have one defensive player way out there. Phillips will square up for three, and that's good! Phillips got the inside-out pass, squared up, and shot from the far side wing, got it to go, and that was huge. Here comes the long three, no good. Rebound offensively by the Cardinals, tipped around and taken away. Gooden goes up and through contact and gets it up and good to go. 34-26 with 5:38 left in the ball game. West Side getting some offense going here. Easy steal for Gooden as she steps in front of the pass. Lost the basketball, goes up on the layup, and the foul. Sends the spread out to 10, got fouled on the arm. And that's going to be the fourth foul on Lainey Jane Beckstead. And she's going to have to come out. Here comes the timeout. Soda Springs really off of the heroics of Abby Gooden, coming way out and beyond to get some points going here. We'll come back to you in 30 seconds here in our fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho, on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics. MyLocalRadio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa J's Beef Jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa J's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa J's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa J's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. It is Abby Gooden, who was held incredibly quiet until the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter and then has strung together a big three-point shot and now an extra three-point play up at the line here. Shot up and good for Gooden. See what I did there? 37-26 as Abby Gooden, usually good for about 6.1 points per game. Jensen launching on the far side corner for three on the exact same spot she hit it before and can't get that one to go. Moldenhauer back up for Gooden, left alone. She's the hot hand, but leaves that one short off the front of the rim. A foul reaching in. Moldenhauer poked it away from Beckstead and gives up the reach-in foul. And that's what we've talked a little bit about. A lot of reach-in fouls are given up by this Soda Springs squad on the year, but the positive side and the aspect of that is that they get 14 steals per game. At halftime, Soda Springs had 5, and now they've had a few more with the added pressure at half court being implemented by Coach Zentner. Stolen away by Moldenhauer on the far side. Here comes Gooden into the arms of Henderson, and the foul. 2 shots up to the line, and it's hard to stop a team from getting easy points when they steal it so many times in your offensive set. It's just very difficult running the opposite way. Gooden went from having 2 points in the first quarter all the way up until this point and has knocked together 7 points of her own. Here comes the 8th. That's good. 38-26, up to a 12-point difference. Shots have got to fall for the Pirates, and now you have to probably start thinking about a perimeter shooting scheme being down late. Phillips, one hop in a little bit of the wraparound pass at the top of the arc. Henderson going down for Barzee, stolen away. Billman wanted to pass it off and held it for one too many steps, looking for the backdoor trailer in front of the media table. Gets called for the travel call. Turnover here. Coach Zentner trying to cheer on his girls. Coach Garner calling out the offense for West Side. Henderson down into the corner, gets in and out of trouble. Squares up on the left side wing over the top of Moldenhauer. Beckstead way over for Barzee on the near side baseline. Bounce pass inside the key, stolen out and away, and another steal for Soda Springs. Gooden underneath the basket, gets rejected by the bottom of the backboard as she carried herself too far underneath. Fast break-wise. Lemon, one-on-one versus Thompson. Looking for Barzee. Can't get on the same page and throws it to a vacant spot to the west side bench. Timeout Soda, brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store in downtown Preston. 3:47 left, and it is time for the Pirates to try and set up that offense for the three-point ball now. No time. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KCH.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Welcome into the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. Soda Springs in the fourth quarter, and really off of the arms of Abby Gooden, stringing together 8 points of her own, has really lit it up. Stealing the basketball, getting things going. At halftime, Soda Springs only had 5 steals. Up until this point now, they've more than doubled that with 9, and have really hurt the Pirates in that category tonight. Worthy to note, if the score stands as is and Soda Springs is able to hold off the Pirates for the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds here, Garbett will drive down the baseline, lobs it up to the near side. West Side will travel to Pocatello on Saturday to take on North Fremont in the state play-in game. Missed three-pointer from the far side corner. Rebound by Henderson. Lemon can't hold on to it on the interior pass. And Garbett comes away with it, turns on the Jets. Lobs it over for Gooden on the far side. And I mean, your player of the game really has to be Abby Gooden for Soda Springs, being able to get that many points. Backdoor cut on the far side wing, and Moldenhauer slips past the defense and gets up and in, and that could possibly be a little bit of a nail in the coffin for the end of this game. 2:50 left. A foul reaching in, Moldenhauer on Beckstead. Aubrey Barzee on the far sideline. And Westside's done a very good job today kind of handling the runs of Soda Springs early on in this game. But this fourth quarter run has been a lot to handle, and their defense has really chalked it up and turned it up in the second half here. Henderson near side, pumps once inside the key and goes over and atop the entire defense to the opposite side corner. Jensen does the exact same thing, squirming in between a couple different defenders, lobs it up into some dangerous airspace, and Garbett punches it out and away. A steal for the Cardinals, 2:25 left. Thompson again to Moldenhauer as the offense of Soda Springs will work. Gooden gets past her defender, Jensen, and knifes in, and another right-hand layup. And this, I think, could probably be the end of at least the district tournament portion of things for the West Side Pirates. A fun year so far. Great post move by Natalie Lemon as she got the feet on the far side wing. Drop step, left-hand finish, and a good candidate for our I Care For You's eye-catching highlight play of the game. Thompson tries to go back and answer on the opposite end, and she does on the one-on-one versus Lemon. 45-28 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. West Side, dangerous bounce pass, almost stolen away at the right elbow. Jensen can't hold on to it, falls onto the legs of Garbett, spinning out and away. Gooden finds Billman on the far side. She ducks underneath the pressure, and Thompson is rejected before the shot can get off. A timeout taken by Coach Zentner. 1:13 left here in this one. 45-28. Looks like it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it. Come back to you right after this on 105.5 KCH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa J's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa J's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa J's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa J's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
$1:13 left in regulation here as everything pretty much all but wrapped up. The Soda Springs Cardinals up 45-28 against the West Side Pirates. Holly Croft and Harley Nielsen have checked into the ball game here with 1:13 left, and now we get a little bit of a substitution also as Gracie Moldenhauer, Osborne, Hansen, and others for Soda Springs out on the floor. Shot immediately up and through. Hansen screams past the defense and gets the easy layup on the inbound. 47-28. So West Side, Jensen takes the near side wing three, and that goes long off the back iron. So West Side is going to be playing on Saturday against North Fremont, a foe and an opponent that they lost to twice in the regular season, although one that is definitely beatable. Ryrie was able to win the Nuclear District Championship, Nuclear Conference District Championship, that is. North Fremont takes second place, and they will be waiting for the West Side Pirates in Pocatello at 1 p.m. on Saturday. A late foul on the grab sends Gracie Moldenhauer to the line. She makes the first free throw and the second. 49-28. Scoreboard has just exploded late for the Soda Springs Cardinals. Long three ball, no good by Jensen. Inside for Lemon. She's alone and takes a little bunny hop shot at the mid post. And up into the basket. Moldenhauer getting a screen from Hansen on the near side media, in front of the media table. Thompson back to Hansen. 21 seconds left. Easy layup attempt, no good. Tipped around by the Pirates. And a rebound. Walker had walked away from the basket, thinking that she had missed completely. Jensen for three on the far side. No waiting there, and the final seconds will tick off. Soda Springs District 5 champions have bested everybody in the district, goes undefeated, did not lose one game to district opponents. And that is a very, very good basketball program that's going to be going into state. For the West Side Pirates, they will have a state play-in game on Saturday against North Fremont. That is going to be really, really fun. If you remember the games against North Fremont back in the regular season, they went back and forth, very physical. And you can expect a dogfight out on Saturday to see if the Pirates can punch into this the state tournament. We'll come back to you for our Ralph's Construction post-game show as we wrap things up here. Soda Springs gets the victory 49-33 over the Pirates of West Side. Both of these teams will continue to play onward. One team with a chance to get into the state tournament, and the other an automatic qualification after being district champions. We'll come back to you after this on 105.5 KCH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com on a Bailey Beckstead real estate team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics. Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for...
Let's go ahead. I'm sorry to cut that advertisement short. It's we're giving some awards here for the second place team, Westside Pirates.
Number 12, Letty Phillips. Number 2, Aubrey Barzee. Number 20, Harley Nelson. 33, Holly Croft.
Thank you.
Kenzie Bingham, 21. Miley Kundick. Ainsley Stewart. Lucy Curran. And Haley Kundick.
Let's have one more round of applause for the Westside Pirates. Now it's my pleasure to award the 2A 5th District Championship to the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. Head coach of the Lady Cardinals, Josh Zentner.
Presentation of an award here to the Soda Springs Cardinals. We'll go ahead and broadcast this award and then come into our post-game show brought to you by Ralph's Construction after this.
Number 23, Taylor Millman. Number 3, Alexa Moldenauer. Number 13, Abby. Number 1, Yannetti Garbutt.
That is the presentation. Good. Congratulations to the Soda Springs Cardinals for winning District 5 basketball. Very well earned. They're going to punch their ticket into the state championship tournament. Westside Pirates got a date with North Fremont and the Huskies on Saturday in Pocatello at 1 p.m. We'll be there to cover it. We'll go into our post-game show right after this on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Welcome back into the Ralph's Construction post-game show. As we've mentioned before, Soda Springs getting the W, 49-33 over a very good and much improved Westside Pirates squad. I'm really excited for the Saturday game against the North Fremont Huskies. I think it's going to be a dogfight and a battle out there. It's time for us to dip into our I Care For You's highlight play of the game. I Care For You providing vision care for the communities of Logan and Preston for the last 43 years. Doctors Henderson and Cromwell here to help you achieve your best vision care. I Care For You, not just a name, but a commitment. Time for us to revisit our highlight play of the game. It's an inside year so far. Great post move. I chose this highlight play of the game mostly because for the Westside Pirates, Lemon, a fun year so far. Has been a great post move on the year in general, and this is a good reason why. Pirates, she gets the feed from the far side wing, so far. Easy great post move against a very good defender in Zippy Sampson. Goes up with the left hand and gets it up and good to go. That was a very confident shot. Natalie Lemon getting our I Care For You's eye-catching highlight play of the game, brought to you by Doctors Cromwell and Henderson. Not just a name, but a commitment. I Care For You. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dip into our post-game stats. A big shout-out and thank you to all of you that tuned in here today to tell us a little bit about what you saw. Go ahead and find us on mylocalradio.com for the state play-in game on Saturday against the North Fremont Huskies. Let me pull up the stats here for these players. I'm going to go ahead and steal this thing right over here. West Side final stats tonight: Letty Phillips with 5 points, Barzee with 3, Natalie Levin with 7, Beckstead with 7, Julia Jensen ends the night with 8 points, and that is they who scored for the Westside Pirates in this one. Good shots and big shots from Julia Jensen from the far side corner, hitting some big threes to make things a little bit closer here. It's Nettie Garbett with 8 points for the Soda Springs Cardinals. Taylor Billman with 7. Moldenhauer, Alexa with 4. Abby Gooden exploding in the fourth quarter, getting 6, 7, 8 points. 9, 10. Yeah, no. 10 points in the fourth quarter. 11 points. Holy cow. In the fourth quarter for Abby Gooden. Zippy Thompson gets 12. Gracie Moldenhauer with 2. And they come away with a big fourth quarter and pull away from the Westside Pirates at the very end in a very hotly contested battle. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody, here on the year. Westside Pirate basketball will continue for the ladies on Saturday against the North Fremont Huskies at 1 p.m. You can catch that coverage on mylocalradio.com. And we'll see if the Pirates can punch into the state tournament against a familiar opponent. They played twice already in the regular season. So thanks so much, everybody, on behalf of all of us here at mylocalradio.com, including my wonderful wife, Melissa, manning the camera tonight. John Beverly, our audio-visual technician, back in the studio. Val Cook, our executive producer, and Dan Hubbard, the voice of the Preston Indians. I am Cody Olsen saying thank you so very much. We'll catch you on Saturday. Great time. Congratulations to the Soda Springs Cardinals for district championship here in basketball. And as always, go Pirates. The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!